Hello, I'm Mike Hruby, President of New Jobs for Massachusetts. And we're here today with Katy Tynan, an expert in the future of work. Katy, for many people, the future of work is a misty, rainy morning. It's really hard to peer into. What do you see ahead for work?
It's a really great question, and it is hard to look forward. It's always hard to predict the future. And really the only way that we can do that is to look backwards a little and follow the trends and see how we got here to try and find a line for where we're going to end up. So one of the things that we can clearly see is that the way people are relating to their employers is changing. So 40, 50 years ago, you may recall, we had this idea of one employer for one person throughout their whole career, and they would retire and get their gold watch and their pension, and that was how a career worked. And that's completely changed, and we know that. We've seen that come about, that people are spending shorter and shorter periods of time with each employer, and they're starting to approach their careers. There's a variety of reasons for that. They're starting to approach their careers as ways to gather skills as they change from job to job, looking for new opportunities. And so that's been a real shift. And when we look into the future, we see that continuing, and we actually see an acceleration of that trend of people working at shorter and shorter periods and also working with more and more different companies in different ways.
It sounds like more than just the individual is making this change.
Yes, definitely. So companies have changed how they interact with the people that do the work for them as well. And part of that is related to technology. So technology has certainly shaped and changed how we work. And one of the things it's done is automated a lot of these repetitive processes that companies used to have to do. So now, rather than hiring a bulk of individuals to do that repetitive work, these companies are hiring people to project manage that work as the technology is doing the repetitive part. So that dynamic is very interesting and very different, and what it means is companies are looking for people with skills and capabilities to manage those projects in a much more creative way.
So you've described how people are changing, and you've described how companies are changing. Is the change better for individuals in the end, do you believe?
I do. It can be sort of challenging to think about change, and a lot of people get anxious when they think about particularly work changing. But what we see in this trend is really beneficial for people. What we see is a lot more flexibility. Companies are looking to have flexible relationships with people, which means that they're looking to create opportunities for individuals to do the things that they do best in a flexible way. And doesn't that sound great, to be able to focus on the things that you do best? That's really how we do our best work. So in my opinion, it's a great thing for individuals and for organizations.
It sounds very interesting, and it sounds like a good look into the misty future of work. And thank you very much, but it does leave me wondering, how will each of us find the place where we fit in this new world of work?